it's me, Isa, and today I'm bringing you guys the legend of El Silbon, which translates to English, the Whistler. And this story that I'm bringing to you guys is a creepypasta or a short legend which happens in Los Llanos, or the plains, of Colombia and Venezuela. Of course, this story is in Spanish, so I had to do a little bit more research trying to find out a few places that will explain the story of El Silbon and how he became the Whistler. So this specifically that I'm showing you guys is a combination between creepypastas.com and I can't remember the other name of the website I used, but if you guys check down below the description bar, I will have all the information where I came up with this. So it's a few parts and a few information that I found in there that I try to put together so you guys can understand more how this legend or this creepypasta came up to life. So let's get started. If you guys see me looking down, it's because of course I have everything written down in here on my computer. There was once a boy who lived happily with his mother, father, and grandfather in Los Llanos, a region of Venezuela. They lived a simple life of farming. However, this boy was a very spoiled child. He will not eat certain food and will cry out until his parents will give him what he wanted. One day, the boy asked his father to hunt a deer for them to eat, which was his favorite meal. The father decided to please his son and hunt a deer for him to eat. Sadly, after hours of searching, he failed to return with anything, ever so hungry. Upon seeing that his father had returned empty-handed, he took his father's knife and killed him with it. At that moment, the mother and grandfather rushed inside, only to find the boy standing over his father's corpse. As the mother cried for the husband, the grandfather took it upon himself and punished the boy. First, he tied the boy to a tree, and with a whip, he struck his back repeatedly until he bled. Then he will only squeeze lemons on his back, and finally gave him a sack. The sack was filled with his father's remaining bones. He cast him away into the llanos to carry them as he set the dogs after him. But before he unleashed the dogs, as the boy walked away, his grandfather cursed him and said, "Eso no se le hace a tu padre. Maldito eres pa toda la vida," which translates, "You should not have done that to your father. You'll be cursed for the rest of your life." His grandfather yelled as he released the ropes and freed the dogs. As the dogs chased him, the boy whistled in a very distinct manner. Pretty creepy, isn't it? The whistling continued until the dogs finally caught up to him. This is how pretty much the El Silbon, or the Whistler, dies and it becomes a legend. And they say that sometimes the Whistler ventures into homes at night and he starts counting the bones. So if anyone hears him searching the bones, or if anyone notices his presence, they said that by the next day probably the person will be dead. They said as well that if you're walking through the plains or Los Llanos at night, then he will definitely hunt you down. One of the things that is more scary about it is that the further that you hear the whistling, the closer it is, and vice versa. So if you hear it really close, it's actually really far away. If you hear him really far away, that means that he's really close. They said that the imaging that I'm gonna pop up in here right now is pretty terrifying. He's really skinny, about 6 meters high. He's towering over the treetops with his sack of bones long on his back, and the dogs that were chasing him are still biting his heels over and over until the end of time. He's wearing a tattered white suit and white brimmed hat of the kind that they use in Venezuela plains, as you see the picture as well in here right now. And they said that very few have seen him and lived to tell about it. Of course, there are over millions of stories of people seeing him, getting haunted by it. There's people that have been killed, etc. in Los Llanos, and of course they have pretty much put it on top of El Silbon and have said it that he was the responsible of those deaths pretty much. And this is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoy the videos, go ahead and give it a thumbs up in the bottom, and I will see you in my next creepypasta or legend. Bye guys.